That 23-minute video is what launched this whole platform because I had to tell her that the men that you want something for their money. Have you ever dated a man earning more than you? Seriously.
Yes.
Do you have men earning more than you right now, seriously vetting you to be their wife?
I actually just ended my engagement about 6 months ago.
Okay. How long were you guys together?
Off and on for 10 years.
And he earned more than you?
Yes.
And why did you end the engagement?
Sex. I wasn't happy sexually.
You can't make this up, folks.
If I'm being honest.
You can't make this up, folks. Ma'am, die alone. I mean it, man. Die alone. 10 years a man invested in you and you left him because of sex. Die alone. You had options. Sir, if you're listening, do not take her back. I'm being honest, it's not cool, man. 10 years a man invested in you and you invested in him.
Mm-hmm.
And you ended it over something as trivial as sex.
Would you like to know why?
No.
Okay.
I know you had 10 years and I know you ain't going to, the chances of you finding somebody on his level or higher is infinitesimally small. But women today feel like because they can get attention and or sex that they can go replace a suitable man. Outside of sex, did he have good character?
No.
No, man. I don't buy that. I don't buy that one because you said you ended it because of sex, not because of character. I've been doing this too long. So did you think by ending this that you were going to be able to find someone else to replace him? As good or better?
Yes.
Why did you think?
I mean, our relationship wasn't perfect. There was,
None
drama.
of them are. That's
Right.
what a relationship is. Big Mama, if you know how many people have gone to funerals and find out they got a whole other family somewhere? Relationships are problems.
Mm-hmm.
I guarantee if I had him, he would tell me that you're a whole problem. But I'm asking from a business or logistics standpoint, why did you think the market was full of six-figure men who would be interested in marrying a woman like yourself?
I guess it's wishful thinking, if I'm honest. But I mean, I didn't think there would be men just falling at my feet. I mean,
Of course.
I'm just,
But it was enough for you to get rid of something that you both were in for 10 years.
I think that we both deserve to be happy all around the board.
Fuck your happiness. Relationships aren't about happiness. Marriage is business. Happiness is why the Black community is dying. Because you women bought this feminism, independence, happiness, Disney shit. And you got The Color Purple and Waiting Takes Hell playing on a big screen in the back of your mind when every other group of women will get with their men and make it work. Where in the marriage vows, where in the Bible does it say, are you a Christian, by the way?
I was raised in the Christian church.
Did you plan on having a Christian ceremony when you get married with the Bible?
I would, go on what my faith would be at the time.
I'm not playing games, man. I'm just asking.
Not definitely, probably 9 times out of 10.
So, convenient Christian. And my point is, man, even just from a logistics, you're getting older. You've been in a situation with a man for 10 years. What man men aren't really keen to deal with women who have that kind of imprinting on them. And why is this conversation important? Because women need to hear that scrapping relationships, hoping to find something, grass is green on the other side, is not smart. Because you didn't go from one to another. You went from something to nothing on a hope. Well, if you get what the hope is empty, what does life look like for you if you don't get married and you have no children socially at 55 plus?
Probably, very lonely.
Oh man, that's more likely than not. 1 in 4 black women will already marry. I mean, you're already 37, man. So you're 2 years into geriatric pregnancy. If you met a guy I didn't make the turn. If you met a guy today, even 6 to 12 months, if y'all were married, you'd be every bit of 39 before you would have a kid. Most OBGYNs tell women to stop and trying around 42. And at your age, it's not uncommon to have to use IVF. These treatments are $12,000 to $25,000 per treatment. Do you plan on, if let's say you did get married and had a kid, would you plan on going back to work, or would you plan on staying at home for the first several years?
Go back to work.
After 13 weeks with your newborn, you're going to turn it over to somebody else. Okay. How much is newborn care? Do you know how much that is monthly?
I would say probably close to $2,000.
So $24,000. Okay. How many kids would you like?
2 at the most.
Okay.
And
So
I've considered IVF, so I mean, if I chose that.
With a husband or without one?
Without one, because I've definitely weighed that option.
Oh, so you're crazy. So you're crazy as shit. So you already know the statistics, but you're that selfish to decide to become a single mother. Wow. Guys, I swear to God, I didn't make this up. I didn't pay her. And I'm glad you're being honest, man, because you know the odds on a child being raised as a single parent, right?
The odds of
the numbers are far worse. Kids do better. If you decide to have a child, man, it will be purely for selfish reasons.
I'd agree.
So you be raising your children solely based upon your income. So you'd have to put your child in a daycare. And who would assist you with raising this child?
That is the last resort.
But all this made more sense than to marrying the man you were with for 10 years. Did you really think through all of this?
Yes. I wasn't happy. I'm sure if I wasn't happy, I'm sure he wasn't either.
Well, and that's the problem. I could give a shit about happiness. And this is my point. And you may not agree with me, but modern women are so selfish. You guys' happiness is paramount in all things. And you'll do whatever you have to do to make yourself happy.